morning. You join me, it's about 8:30 on a Sunday morning in the Countach, because today an enterprising owner of another Countach in the UK has organised a lunch for all Countach owners, UK Countach owners. So I missed it last year. They had the first one last year, and I couldn't make it. But this year I'm going. I've no idea what to expect. We're all meeting up at Rockingham, and meet at Rockingham. Have a little play on the circuit. I don't think it's going to be any great, heroics. And then on to somewhere to have lunch. That's all I know. You're going to come along. No idea what to expect. But I've got to get on because I've got to get a bit move on. I should be a bit earlier than this, but here we go. I seem to be making my way onto Rockingham Circuit, and somehow I have found myself in the lead car, which is a bit of a shame. So there's nothing in front, so a pickup truck full of fire equipment, which I hope won't be of any use. I might put some lights. There we are. It's a tunnel with a lot of Countach's in. You know what's going to happen. Anyway, they're always a parade lap, I think this is, and it very definitely is going to be a parade lap, unfortunately, because that poor cameraman, there's a photographer perched on the top of a pickup, very precarious, and I can also see the fire extinguishers are wobbling and might fall out at any time. No, this is not going to be the quickest lap round Rockingham. There should be 9 Countach's out there, which isn't a bad total. I don't know how many there are in the UK, probably, well, I think he's got in contact with 25, 2 more expected over lunch, which is good. But there's still a great sight every time you see a Countach, completely spread out in the mirror. Wow, up on the banking. I wish they'd get a little closer. There's a lot of Countach. Now it's to lunch, so a little bit of a road trip, about 40 minutes. Oh, there's a tunnel. Oh. Had to happen. Tunnels and Countach owners. It's going to happen. Off to lunch now. On the road, which is quite fun. Trying to keep a gaggle of Countach together on the road should be exciting. I will tell you a little update on my Countach, really. It hasn't done that many kilometres this year. I don't really know why. Some other new toys arrived, Project 7 and things. And there's also just some issues I'm going to get sorted over the winter. I put carbon pads on it, upgraded pads. And I have to say that the discs, I'm getting rumbly discs now. I think they're more aggressive, and they've had a go at the discs, and it's time to change discs and probably pads all round. The engine, it was struggling to start and didn't quite have the performance it used to have, and also more pops and bangs and flames, which it's quite nice to have, but I'd rather it was running it really well. And I actually changed it to a new electronic ignition pack, which is something that you do on Countach of a certain age. There's quite a few cars have them. It's an ignition pack made in America, and it's transformed the car. It starts instantly. Never really had starting issues, but now first turn and it's off. Less pops and bangs, but thankfully they're still there to a certain extent. So engine is in sort of rude health. I've just got to attend to the brakes. The other thing, I had these Pirelli P0 tyres, but it's never quite felt as stable at speed on its new tyres than it did on its old tyres. I thought I was imagining it, and I tried a set of worn Yokohamas on it, and it was way better. So I'm going to have a look at, when I first got the car, I changed the tyres for Hankook tyres. I can't remember which grade of Hankook, but they were a sort of semi-track day tyre. It was the only ones that had the speed rating in 225/15 size on the front of this car. and I think I'm going to put another set of those on, just to see if that just makes the difference. And then the final thing I'm going to do over the winter, I'm going to take the wing off. I had the wing on because I did that Salon Privé Concorde Elegance, and it's all about originality and things, but the wing just dominates the looks too much for me. I adore the original shape of the Countach, so I'm going to swap to naked look for a couple of years, because James May wanted it on for his, when he did that TV programme, and also Salon Privé, so there's no reason to keep it on now. It's coming off. I'll enjoy those extra 10 miles an hour top speed. Anyway, to lunch. Well, everybody's just having lunch inside at the moment, having a great time. So I thought it would be, while it was quiet, I'll just pop out and give you a little tour around these cars. As you can see, it's a spectacular setting Rob organised to park the cars at. This is Stapleford Hall, sort of near where we went through Uppingham and Oakham. Really great part of the world of Middle England. Good roads for these Countaches as well. But some of the cars have some interesting stories, shall we say. So while it's quiet, I'm going to give you a quick tour around the cars and go through some of the details. First off, we have the anniversary. This actually wasn't at Rockingham, but I see it has a rosette because it's obviously won something in the past. Tidy car, grey interior. The update, the very last Countach. The split rim wheels, it's such a shame they lost those the sort of telephone type wheels, but the most sorted Countach, they're always slightly less money than the true QV, but then again they actually drive pretty well. And Horatio telling me that when they did the redesign, it was all about safety. You had to get the bumpers beyond where the exhaust finish, and a sort of crash structure on the car. It was a pure engineering for safety is why it ended up with this sort of redesign. Now next door is a true round belly. So you see between the wheels, known as round belly. It hasn't got the side skirts. We'll see another one probably with side skirts move further along. Really nice example, this one. Left-hand drive. It's Rob's car, just a really tidy QV. And another one without wing. Mine's next door. I'm going to take the wing off mine because I just think you see the shape of the Countach much better than this, and I can tell this is an earlier QV. One also I ought to just mention the badges being in white. Sometimes they're in gold and black, and then you see the hoods. You have these two vents here. That just means it's an early QV, so it's an 86 model. There's mine. You know mine. I've gone on about it enough times. This one is owned by Scottish friends. Got this one, so he's driven down from just outside Glasgow in it. A well-used Countach, well known on the Scottish scene. What's different there, he's got the standard exhaust on it, rather than the sports exhaust on mine has those sort of cans. This one has a bigger exhaust, goes right across the front. He's owned this since 2004, 2005, drives it a lot. A really well used, really nice. I think they look good in white actually, because you notice the black more and the black pin stripe around the arches. Yeah, really nice car. Triss's 5000S. This is the generation before the QV, so this has the same engine as in the Espada and Miura, sort of different without the 4 valves, 2 valve heads. But he's just come back from VMAX. I think he's been there a couple of times. Again, a really well used Countach. I love seeing it out. I've chased this one around the Jara 50, so out in Italy. So he really uses this car. Really good to see. He's come down, a bit further north, but and he's had it sprayed it's a slightly different red. I think it's a Ferrari red, same as you see on the competition Scuderia sort of red. So it's a slightly brighter red compared to mine. Now this car, this is a fun one. Now this is a 88.5. I can tell that because it's got the side skirts on it. So it's not a true round belly car. These were produced in 1988, just in the middle of 1988, just before the anniversary came out. And they've got those side screens, again no wing. What's interesting about this car, he's put injection on it, so it's got injection. It's lost its carburetors. It hasn't actually got a distributor on it, and it's putting out a lot of horsepower. It's quite happily churning out 470 horsepower and quite a lot of torque, just over 400 foot-pounds of torque. and he has a lot of fun with this car. He was telling me he also goes to Stoneleigh to the kit car show, and because he gets away with it and parts up for free. And one year I was saying, oh, it's a really good kit, that one. And he says, I know it's not real because this hasn't got the right number of slats here. And he's going, oh yeah, you sure? He says, what engine's power? It's V12. Oh, Jaguar. No, not Jaguar, no. Or BMW then. And he's kept the poor guy going, guessing, until the guy realised it actually was a real Countach, and he was just sat on the kit car show just visiting, just happened to come along in a real Countach. Finally, this car, beautiful condition, this one. What I noticed on here is Yokohama tyres. There was Yokohama and also Pirelli make the tyres. The owner's had it a long while. He actually went to a kit car show as well. He was saying he noticed it was a local one and it was on the April the 1st. He got in for free. Yeah, something I never really thought about doing in my Countach is actually going along to a kit car show and seeing how many people think it's a fake or a real one. I hope you enjoyed today. It was a very quick, rapid tour around the cars. Lovely to see the cars out being used as ever. Great day out. Well done to Rob for organising. I hope you've enjoyed it as well, seeing all these Countach together. Keep subscribing because there'll be more videos coming along very soon. See you later.